guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany. If you are new here, thank you for stopping by. Today we're checking out more clips from Paternity Court. This one's called Funniest Moments Ever on Paternity Court. I'll link the original video in the description box below. Let's go ahead and get into this. Why he got boxers?
I know for sure these are mine.
You lying.
Leave. So I jump out the window. You know what I'm saying?
What? Naked?
I put on all my stuff.
I mean, this is turning into 50 Shades of Paternity.
Your ex to come be with me because you couldn't get enough of being around me. What are you talking about? Okay.
In this episode, a woman drops a bomb on her best friend. She thinks he is the biological father of her 3-year-old son. He claims the father is her ex-fiancé. Here's why he has his doubts.
One day I went out to her house. I brought some drinks out there. We get to drinking, you know what I mean? And so as I'm drinking, you know, one thing, first of all, she came to the door with a short skirt on, you know. So she get up and go to the door and peep out the peephole. And I'm guessing it was one of the stalkers or one of her boyfriends.
Exactly. You don't even know.
But
Because
she
you're
didn't
lying.
open up the door.
As the person kept knocking on the door, here's what he did next.
So I
If
said-
somebody
she
at the
said,
door, you
"You have to
lying."
leave." So I jump out the window.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Naked?
So I put on all my stuff, I jump out the
Sorry.
window.
So you
I
put
get
on your
out of there.
clothes, then jumped out the window.
I put on my clothes, then jump out the
Okay.
window. And then
If he's that afraid for his life, he wouldn't go back to her place again, right? Well,
Of
you're
course not.
wrong.
on Facebook, she said, "Come out here, like come see me." You know what I'm saying? So
Although he went, he was cautious too.
she came downstairs.
I don't know why you
She
stay
came
lying.
downstairs with the baby in her hand, and she could have told me right then and there. And I asked
And
her,
you holding the
I'm
baby.
holding the baby.
And you're looking at him and you don't see your face?
No, from the
Sir.
I came.
But
over
you
there.
didn't look at the baby and just say, oh my goodness,
I
this
said,
baby
"Cute
looks
baby."
just like me.
Here's Mrs. Payne's response.
Miss Payne, what went through your mind when you decided to call and tell him?
My son, he's 3 years old now. And he needs to know who his dad is. It's not about us. It's about him.
Why would you wait 3 years to say that?
Because I knew you was going to
foolish,
act
man.
the
Come
same
on,
way
now.
you're
That's-
acting now.
That's not
This
right.
man
Should've still
tarnished
done it.
my
That's
name
not
and
right. You wait,
everything.
though.
When in reality, it's
That's
about
not true
it's
at
not
all,
about
man.
us anymore. It's
That's
about
not
this
true at
little
all.
boy.
That's
So
not
you
true
should
at
have been a man and was ready to get the DNA
I hope he
test
was the
going
father.
and got to the bottom of it.
She has a fiancé she has sex with apart from Mr. Lawrence, and she prepared a calendar for that.
All right, so in your statement to the court, you said you prepared a calendar.
Yes,
you have
Man.
that calendar?
I sure do.
These calendars always be
So the
funny.
yellow are the days that you were intimate with your fiance at the time.
Uh-huh.
On the 8th, you broke up with your fiance, and then on the 10th,
Girl,
you got
what?
together with Mr. Lawrence.
What?
Although the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th, you were with your
Fiance.
fiance again.
Mm-mm-mm.
We got back together.
Mr.
Girl.
Lawrence, as you look at this calendar, do you see how you fit in this picture?
I don't
The
see it
results
either.
are in.
Case
What is it?
of Lawrence versus Payne when it comes to 3-year-old Antonio.
I mean, the baby eyes do
Mr.
look like his,
Lawrence,
but I don't know what the
You
fiance
are not.
not. That's why I thought, girl, she played in his face.
What the judge says next is hilarious.
Oh, she
There's
left.
obviously a color missing out of your box of crayons.
Ooh.
Hilarious excuses and evidence is what you'll get from this next episode. Rumors and incriminating
Paternity
evidence
court.
led a man to question the paternity of his fiance's
Oh,
9-month-old
adorable.
son. He refuses to move ahead with their plans to legally wed until he's proven to be the biological father.
Paternity
Can you
court,
please
if they're
tell
gonna
the
do
court, how
anything,
did you meet?
they're gonna have the
Miss
makeup
Sanchez?
slayed on these
We
ladies.
met on Tinder, and I'm swiping, and I came across her profile, and I
Slay.
super like. So super like is when it goes directly to them, so they know somebody likes you. And so she liked me back. We connected.
I'm not
We were
familiar
supposed to
with
hang
Tinder.
out the first night, and she declined because she was with somebody else she met from Tinder. So the second night is when we actually hung out. She came over. We had some drinks. One thing led to another, and we had sex the first night.
The first night,
I mean,
you
it is
met?
Tinder.
Yes.
That's what I
It was
hear.
the first night.
that's definitely a super swipe, super like, whatever you called it.
Shade.
After the sex, they both had different ideas on what their relationship meant.
So I felt that we were exclusive, but
That
me and
baby,
her
he
had
is
two
so
different ideas
cute.
of what talking is. To me, talking is...
What does talking even mean? I talk to a lot of people. What does that mean? That means nothing to me. We had no ground
And
rules.
that's where a lot of the trust issues came in, because I'm thinking one way, she's thinking another way.
How many people was she talking to?
So how many conversations did you have open when you were with Mr. Turk?
Exactly.
How
We
many?
were just talking.
Okay.
But how many?
So I'm right. You was on the party line and you had stopped swiping
Yes.
and you was on automatic swipe.
When asked if he had any physical evidence, the evidence had the courtroom in stitches.
You ever get any physical evidence that Miss Sanchez was with someone else?
Yes, Your Honor, I did. So we went to the grocery store. And we came back. So I go to the trunk to get the groceries or whatever, and I find men's boxers in the trunk.
I'm just
Now,
tickled
I know
that
for
he
sure these are
just
mine.
has them with him.
I'm
Like,
like, whose are
hey,
these? These are not mine.
What?
touching on somebody else's
So-
boxes.
Bro, you want to go get it?
They wash it?
No, he did not just
Oh,
disrespectful.
you know I'm a germaphobe. Put it on this pen.
Then why you had him bring it over there? Nasty.
Exhibit A. Men's boxers.
Here's the excuse
She
she
already
gave.
admitted.
Miss Sanchez,
Oh.
how did these men's boxer shorts get in your trunk?
Okay, because I had done laundry at my family member's house. I have male family members, and that's a lie because.
But a whole pair of men's boxer shorts is the one thing in your trunk out of all the laundry?
One thing.
That's an unfortunate coincidence. But that's exactly what happened.
Sure.
That's it.
Here's the result.
It has been determined by
I
this
can't tell because the
court.
baby definitely
It's
looked like her.
determined. You are the father.
Okay. Nice. You want your handsome little baby.
From sharing too much to
I love when
threesome,
they are the
this
father and they're
episode has
nice.
everything.
Like
So,
nice
Mr. L,
guys.
what do you mean she broke the terms of the relationship?
Your Honor, we have certain rules. We're swingers, and
Side eye.
Okay.
she went outside of the relationship.
Bombastic
She cheated
side
on
eye.
me, and now she's trying to pin the baby on me.
So wait,
Things get interesting.
the first time you all have this threesome, what happens? I mean, I know what happens, I guess, but I really don't. But I don't know if I want to know. Who finds the people? How does that start?
Well, the way we did it was we
Look
put an
at
ad out
baby.
online.
An ad online?
Yes.
What would an ad like this say?
For them to choose a
What
threesome
does an
partner,
ad like
they
that
go
say?
through a process.
All right, so tell me what happened. I mean, you just say they answered the ad and now you can come over? How does that work?
By talking to someone through text message or email, I can tell whether they're intelligent or they're bird brain. So
So for something like this, do you want someone intelligent or
Right.
bird brain? I don't know which one.
I'm
I would like
confused.
someone to be intelligent.
Why?
We had some drinks. She had told me that she was
In case
comfortable.
your
We had
wife
given
get
her a
pregnant?
body massage. Then we took it from there. He went on her.
I asked, I guess.
The details were
not
too
use a
much for
condom?
Judge Lauren.
STDs.
The testimony now is
S-
very specific.
TDs.
A little. I mean, this is turned into 50 Shades of Paternity.
Madam, you asked.
Working on the screenplay in my head.
So
Her
the
hair is so
bottom line
shiny.
is it happened. I don't need the details in that way. It happened. And Miss Jones, did you have intercourse with both men that night?
Yes.
You did.
But without a
So,
condom?
why did she cheat?
What happened with this other man? Why decide to have sex with this other man without Mr. Adel?
I
Oh.
felt neglected. He would leave many hours of the night, sometimes even days. And when I would ask him where he was, he would tell me it's none of my business. So I turned around and went out with one of his friends, had a couple drinks, and
One of
one
his
thing led to the
friends.
next. We used the condom.
Oh.
I remember.
The results are in. Next
It
up.
has been determined by
We'll see.
this court. Mr. Adel, you are the father. I told you.
Nice. That's good.
This
They
man
need to
thinks
stop
his
all
son
that
woman's
threesome.
child is not his.
mess, 'cause
His
clearly they
testimony is
can't.
hilarious.
Miss Sales, you claim that you and the defendant, Mr. Jackson, were in a
Her
serious
skin looks
relationship
beautiful.
and it was his idea
So
to
was
have a
his.
baby. But now that your 3-year-old daughter, Micaiah, is here, he
Adorable.
denies being her father. Mr. Jackson, you claim that Miss Sales is a former side chick who is trying to pin a baby on you only because she wants you back in her life. You are certain you are not her daughter's father.
Before paternity was addressed, they couldn't agree on what the relationship was.
Mr.
Skin
Jackson,
is
she said you were in a
skinning.
5-year relationship. Is that true?
No, ma'am.
What were you doing?
Huh? You know, she was like my side woman.
Your side woman.
She was your side woman. In your testimony, you weren't in a relationship at all.
I mean, we had a relationship,
sleeping with her?
but it wasn't serious. You know,
You left your ex to come be with me. How was we not in a relationship?
It was more of, you know, she had great sex.
Oh, I put it on him and he could never leave.
I mean,
He felt the timeline of her pregnancy created doubt and tried to prove it to the court.
So
Who
is
is
it
that
your
woman over there,
testimony that you didn't have sex from June when you broke up with Miss Sales all the way in July,
Yeah.
nor in August,
Yes, Your Honor.
nor in September?
He's
I'm
lying.
sexy
He
at
just
all.
said he loved it. Why wouldn't he stop? He's lying.
I mean, he looked like he
Questionable.
lying. I don't even have to say
He
it.
looked like he
When she
lying.
told him she was pregnant, she didn't want a DNA test.
What did she do?
We was on our way going, you know, we was a few blocks away whatsoever.
Lying.
She started crying. I guess she seen me more serious about it because I've been saying I'm supposed to be getting a DNA test for a while.
And then what happened?
We left.
Why?
It was just too much at the time.
What do you mean too much?
This lie is too much.
I
We got to
wanted-
the building.
Listen, Your Honor, you know, I wanted to take it, but I also wanted to listen to what she had to say at the end of the day. 'cause
Please.
And because you're such a nice, sweet, humble young man,
Yes, Your Honor.
you just decided I don't want to hurt this young woman's feelings and go back home to
Sure.
Miss Sales to only have sex with her and continue to devalue her.
He felt pity for the child and just didn't want to take a DNA test.
And I seen her break down, so it really made me like, I could be tripping.
Sounds like you did care about Miss Sales.
I cared about it a little bit, but not too much.
I'm confused. You ain't gonna keep standing here talking about
Man,
something.
listen,
It was
Your
about
Honor.
the sex.
Hold on.
The love
Who
since the
is
day
that
you
lady?
met me. What are you
Man,
saying?
come on,
That's why
Your
you
Honor.
left your ex to come be with me, because you couldn't get enough of being around me. What is you talking about? Okay, I'm ready.
I hope he's the father.
I'm ready for the results now.
It's time for the results.
Yeah.
When it comes to 3-year-old Micaiah Jackson, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Jackson, you are the father. What was that?
Side eye. Ha 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 ha. That man knew he was lying. Number one, y'all got all the way to the building and you want to do the test because you scared. It was probably more likely that he was scared because deep down in his heart, he knew he was with this woman more serious than he's saying. And that was going to be his child. And he wasn't ready to accept that he was a dad, is what I'm assuming. If he ain't already have other kids. Anyways, comment down below to let me know which one of those you thought was the funniest. There's always some funny descriptions on paternity court before they get to the paternity test. That's what makes it so entertaining, especially when they be pulling up these calendars. Well, I slept a on this day, this day, this day, this day. And his mama's big toe looks like my baby's big toe. Always hilarious. Also comment down below on what else you'd like me to check out and react to on the channel, and then don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this reaction. It'll help me out in the YouTube algorithm and bring me to more viewers as we are on our way to 2,000 subscribers. Also check to see if you are subscribed down below, and if you're not, hit the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to turn on your post notifications. It's the bell next to the subscribe button. It'll notify you on my future uploads, and then I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, peace out.